It didn't start with abuse. It started with magic. That was the trap. In the first 5 seconds, you felt seen, wanted, understood. And that moment, that was the hook, because the most dangerous red flags, they don't wave, they whisper. You weren't foolish. You weren't broken. You were hopeful. And that made you the perfect target. They show up as charm, as synchronicity, as someone who finally gets you. We've been taught that drama equals passion, that jealousy means devotion, that control is protection. From Disney to rom-coms to messy reality TV, we've absorbed the idea that chaotic love is somehow deeper. But love isn't supposed to confuse you. Love isn't supposed to break you. Let me introduce you to a concept that might change how you see relationships forever. Early charm and idealization. Think about Don Draper in Mad Men. Charismatic on the surface, deeply insecure behind it. He's not an outlier, he's a blueprint, a reflection of manipulation hiding behind magic. Here's the psychology behind why red flags are so hard to see. Love bombing primes, hope over doubt. When someone showers you with intense affection early on, your brain is flooded with dopamine and oxytocin, and you bond hard. Logan Roy from Succession grants affection, then revokes it. The golden child scapegoat switch. One moment you're the favorite, the next you're questioning everything. This psychological whiplash isn't random, it's strategy, and it keeps you chasing that first high. So now, let's name the red flags. And this time, you won't miss them. Red flag 1, love bombing disguised as destiny.
Wow, you're my soulmate.
Oh my God, I've never felt this way.
I can't live without you. Let's move in together.
You hear all that in just week 2. It feels flattering, intense, romantic, but it's a setup. A fast-forward romance to bypass your defenses. Think Regina George in Mean Girls. She made you feel special only to control you. Love that escalates unnaturally fast isn't passion. It's manipulation disguised as magic. Red flag 2, excessive flattery or fast commitment. They call you the one by day 3. Dream homes, babies, matching tattoos. Joe Goldberg in you mirrors your trauma and desires to earn your trust, then isolates you with false intimacy. Fast isn't fate, it's a red flag in disguise. Red flag 3, boundary testing. Early on, they joke about your insecurities, touch you without asking, push emotional limits. When you speak up, they say, you're too sensitive. It's not a joke, it's a test. Christian Grey from 50 Shades of Grey may have made it look seductive, but beneath the glamour was disregard for consent. Red flag 4, confusion without clarity. One day you're everything, the next you're ignored. You feel like you're always walking on emotional eggshells. Logan Roy in Succession keeps his kids hooked by flipping roles constantly. Praise, then punishment. It's control by confusion. Red flag 5, guilt-tripping over small things. You say no and suddenly you're heartless. You need space, and they say you're abandoning them. Mother Gothel in Tangled told Rapunzel,
I'm only protecting you, you know.
While gaslighting her into guilt. Love doesn't manipulate you into shame. Red flag 6, mirroring to perfection. They have the same music taste, childhood wounds, political views, goals. It's too perfect, but it's a mask, a performance. Amy Dunn in Gone Girl became everything he wanted, then turned that identity into power. True compatibility takes time to reveal. Red flag 7, subtle put-downs.
You're smart for a girl.
You look good when you try.
You look cute when you get mad.
They don't yell, they erode, and you begin to shrink. Miranda Priestley in The Devil Wears Prada didn't scream. Her silence and disapproval were weapons. Red flag 8, you keep making excuses for them.
They're tired.
They're only stressed.
Maybe they didn't mean it.
You're not explaining behavior, you're justifying emotional harm. Beth Harmon from The Queen's Gambit clung to what people used to be, ignoring who they'd become. Red flag 9, conditional love and emotional withholding. You feel loved when you act right. You feel punished when you don't. It's performance-based approval. Logan Roy from Succession again, affection when convenient, cold detachment when you disagree. It trains you to abandon yourself to be loved. Red flag 10, abandonment disguised as mystery. They ghost you, go cold, pull away, then return like nothing happened. You're blamed for overreacting, and they say you're too needy. Don Draper from Mad Men seduces with charm, but you're always left alone in the dark. Red flag 11, public praise, private punishment. They brag about you in front of others, then stonewall or shame you when it's just the two of you. It's gaslighting by contrast. Regina George in Mean Girls smiles to your face and ruins your reputation behind your back. Red flag 12, control framed as protection. They check your phone, monitor your socials, question your friends.
I just care about you.
No, it's surveillance, not support. Joe Goldberg from You called it love. It was obsession. Red flag 13, fear-based dependency. They convince you the world is scary without them, that you won't survive alone. They erode your independence until they become your only source of safety. Mother Gothel in Tangled didn't protect Rapunzel. She imprisoned her with lullabies. You didn't leave not because you were weak. You stayed because you were neurologically trained to. Your nervous system was rewired by trauma bonding, the high of affection, the low of rejection. The cycle became normal. Anxiety isn't overthinking, it's information. Your gut knew, you just didn't have the language. 1. Relearn your body signals that tension. It's not drama, it's danger. 2. Track patterns, not promises. Their actions don't lie, even if their words do. 3. Build your boundary toolkit. Boundaries aren't rude. They're how you teach people to treat you. 4. Talk to safe witnesses. People outside the fog can see what you can't. 5. Name the pattern, not just the person. He was toxic is too vague. Try.
He love-bombed, then gaslit, then blamed me.
Now I want to invite you to reflect. Which red flag did you miss that now screams in hindsight? Was it the love bombing, the isolation, the guilt trips, or the subtle self-doubt? Share your story in the comments. Not for attention, for community. Your story might be someone else's awakening. You weren't blind, you were groomed. And now, you see? Next video, narcissists in different roles, the parent, the partner, the friend, the boss. Narcissists don't just show up in romance, they appear as mentors, mothers, best friends. Next time we break down how narcissism morphs and how to spot it before it spirals. Subscribe now so that you won't miss it next week. If this helped you, also subscribe. Hit the bell. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. The red flags weren't confusing, they were teaching you. You just didn't know the language yet. Now you do, and now you listen when they whisper. In case no one told you today, heart riser, but I want you to know you're not broken, you're healing, and you are worthy of the love you've always given to others.